Hi folks, see those 5 words on your screen? Do you know the meaning of all of them? If not, wait for 10 minutes, we are going to learn all of them. I am Arijit and we are on with our 500 most important words for GRE. The first word, vacillate. Vacillate means to waver between opinions or actions. To be indecisive, that's to vacillate. I vacillated between teaching and journalism. This is after somebody passes out from the examination, is about to choose his career. He is vacillating between two types of career. Let us look at the synonyms. The synonyms can be indecisive, irresolute. Resolute are firm people who have got their opinion of their own. Irresolute, yet to ascertain what is to be done. Uncertain, to waver, to oscillate. Oscillate means to not to have an opinion. To oscillate is to go from either side, from one side to the other. Oscillate. To fluctuate. Tentative, dithering, wavering, fluctuating. To be ambivalent, all meaning to vacillate. The next word is vapid. Vapid means offering nothing that is stimulating or challenging, something that is very bland. Vapid. Vapid is something that is bland, that is dull. Toneful but vapid musical comedies. Well, this is something we come across. Vapid musical comedies. Very dull. Synonyms can be insipid, uninspired, dull, boring, tedious, tired, unexciting, zestless. Zeal and zest, known for energy. Zestless, listless, sterile, jejune, vacuous, bland, stale, tried, or pallid. All meaning vapid, something which doesn't have color, doesn't have energy, doesn't stimulate your feelings. So, vapid. Let's look at the next word. The next word is venal. Venal are basically means showing or motivated by susceptibility to bribery or being corrupt. Venal are corrupt people. People who are susceptible to bribery. Let's look at the usages. Local customs officers are notoriously venal, notoriously corrupt. Their generosity has been at least partially venal, means having some corrupt reason why they were generous. Let's look at the synonyms. The synonyms can be corrupt, corruptible, bribable, grafting, dishonest, fraudulent, untrustworthy, unscrupulous, unprincipled, people without any principle, mercenary, absolutely principleless people, avaricious. Avaricious basically means very greedy kind of people. Grasping, again greedy people. Rapacious, again greedy. All avaricious, grasping, rapacious means greedy. Corrupt, corruptible, bribable, people who can be bribed, again venal people. Let's look for the next word. Venial. Venal and this is venial. Venial means denoting a sin that is pardonable, something that can be pardoned. Because the principal felt that the boys had committed a venial offense, he only gave them a light punishment. Venial, pardonable punishment, offense. He excused his son's venial lies. Venial means something that can be pardoned. Synonyms can be pardonable, forgivable, condonable. Quite used in legal terms. Condonable offense. Papers which are not properly put up are put up for condonation. Justifiable, slight, minor or insignificant kind of thing. Trivial, trifling, not serious. So venial are something which is not serious. They are slight or justifiable or condonable offenses. Let's look at the next word. The next word is vitriolic. Vitriolic means filled with bitter criticism or malice. That is vitriolic. Bitter criticism or malice. Let's look at the usage. Vitriolic attacks on the politicians, very common. Vitriolic outbursts of students or say protesters. Vitriolic outburst. Something that is bitter, that is going out of hand. Let us look at the large number of synonyms. Acrimonious, rancorous, bitter, caustic, mordant, acerbic, astringent, all meaning vitriolic, very, very, very harsh criticism, acrid, trenchant, virulent, spiteful, savage, malicious, malignant, malign. They all mean very, very negative words. Extremely negative. Can be pernicious, can be splenetic, scathing, sneering, biting, barbed, withering, sarcastic, sardonic, irascible, malefic, maleficent, mordacious. They all mean vitriolic, very, very strongly attacking somebody, bitterly attacking someone is vitriolic. Let's look at the next word. Vituperative. Again, meaning more or less the same, bitter and abusive is vituperative. A vituperative outburst can be disparaging, denigrating, can be belittling, diminishing, deprecatory, can be detracting, can be demeaning, can be discrediting, demeaning, detracting, deprecating, diminishing, pejorative, can be slanderous, can be libelous, can be calumnious, can be vilifying, can be traducing. They all mean bitter and abusive. Right, guys? The next word, wanton. Wanton basically has got two meanings. One is a cruel or a violent action that is deliberate and unprovoked. Again, the same meaning. A sheer wanton vandalism means something that is deliberate, willful, and that is cruel also at the same time. So let's look at the synonyms. Deliberate, willful, malicious, malevolent. Mal word means something which is not correct. So malicious, malevolent, spiteful, vicious, wicked, senseless, obviously, pointless, purposeless, aimless, useless, meaningless, empty, vacuous. They all meaning wanton, something that is deliberate, something that is malicious, malevolent, spiteful, vicious, or wicked. There is another meaning of wanton. The other meaning is sexually unrestrained or having many casual sexual relationships. That's wanton kind of a person. A lewd or a lascivious person. That's wanton. So wanton has got two meanings. One is being cruel. Other is somebody who is lewd or lascivious. Let's look at the next word. The next word is waspish. Waspish. Readily expressing anger or irritation. Waspish kind of temperament. He had a waspish tongue. Waspish tongue. Synonyms can be irritable, touchy, testy, irascible, snappish. They all mean people suddenly losing their self, suddenly becoming angry. Cantankerous, basically used for old women having a very poor temperament. Splenetics, people who suddenly fly into anger. Ill-tempered, crotchety, again people with ill temperament. Grumpy, huffy. Petulant people who suddenly will become angry. Peevish. They all mean the same thing, people suddenly becoming angry. Let's look at the next word. Wizened. Wizen means something that is shriveled or wrinkled with age. Wizened skin. A wizened, weather-beaten old man. Somebody who is old has got wizened skin, shriveled or wrinkled with age. Synonyms can be wrinkled, creased, withered, weather-beaten, shrunken, gnarled, dried up, or worn, all meaning wizened. The next word is, or rather the last word, zealot. Zealot means a person who is fanatical and uncompromising in pursuit of religious, political, or other ideals. Synonyms can be fanatic, enthusiastic, extremist, radical, die-hard, activist, militant, bigot, dogmatic, sectarian, or partisan. They all mean the same thing. People who are mad about religion or some political activity, partisan, radical, extremist, enthusiastic. Right, guys? So today we learned words from the end instead of the words from the beginning. Hope you have learned all the 5 words in the beginning. If you still do not remember them, go back to the video, learn them, and I'll be again back with the next set of words. Till then, happy learning. Bye-bye.